I've had a company that makes a clear protectant reach out to me about trying one of their products on my roses with a heat patina on them. Ordinarily, I've been using this Everbrite ProtectaClear, and I've done a video on that. You can't just use a normal clear rattle can on something like this because you lose that full spectrum of colors. It's something about the way the light passes through the coating onto your project and then back out. It just doesn't work. But you keep most of the color with this. But who has reached out to me lately is this Protecticoat. I'm going to show how this works. I'm not making money on sales of either of these. I have no pony in either race, so this should be a fairly unbiased trial. Unless one of you needs a mascot in exchange for some kickbacks or a clickable link or something. Or snacks. I can be bought with snacks. I kind of read through them both a little bit quickly. They're both made for steel artwork like this, like that's specifically what they're for. I've seen some demos with this Protecticoat where they're protecting equipment, but not like new equipment that's got a brand new clear coat on it, stuff that they're refinishing and is going to be outside. As a matter of fact, the instructions on this say not to be used on items that are going to remain inside. So like maybe the rose isn't the best thing to cover unless someone is going to use this rose in a flower bed somewhere, which would be an interesting trial. The ProtectaClear is a 12-ounce can coming in at just under $36 on their website. And you pay for shipping. I think they'd probably combine it if you got multiple cans. Protecticoat is a 14-ounce can for $34.50, but it's also on sale right now on their website. It said $24.99, so $25 for 14 ounces instead of $36 for 12. Like, this is considerably cheaper right now on their website. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, as of tonight, August 21st. I think these guys will also eat the shipping if you buy 2 or more cans or 2 or more products. So more expensive, you're gonna pay for shipping. You get a little bit more for your dollar with this one, and they will pick up the cost of the shipping if you buy 2 or more products. As I understand it, please look at the information yourself. I am not a spokesperson, don't come at me. As far as application goes, they both seem to be pretty similar. You've gotta have a clean oil and grease and dirt and dust-free item that you're going to be working with. This is the latest rose I made just for this trial. Go ahead and take a look. I haven't made a rose since I got my jeweler's torch. I'm gonna see how it works to put the heat patina into it. So much easier, and I can pinpoint little patterns on it. This is kind of fun. Isn't that fun to watch? I think that worked really well. So this is pretty clean. It's been sitting here. It might have a little bit of dust on it, but it has just been sitting in my vise like that. One big noticeable difference on the application, ProtectaClear says, do not shake the can. I think it aerates it and it puts bubbles in it and it's not as clear. The Protecticoat says, shake a lot even while you're using it. So definitely pay attention to the instructions as you're applying something like this. They're not all the same. I'm about to wire wheel a bunch of horseshoes and put a bunch of dust up in the air, and so I want to do this while the shop's relatively clean, go let it dry somewhere and take a look at it afterwards. And I'm going to put the camera on it as I'm spraying so that we can see how much of this color that we lose. Because we can get the durability of a clear coat with the Rust-Oleum Clear. I can get the preservation of the spectrum with the Everbrite ProtectaClear, but it's the Protecticoat I'm trying out. This new stuff that's a little bit more reasonable. Oh, this is also biodegradable. That was the big thing I can't believe I didn't mention. It's biodegradable. It's supposedly okay for the environment. If you know me, I'm quite big on. Aside from the fact I'm in this trade. In the words of the great Wolverine, let's fucking go. Smells like ass, but what rattle can doesn't, I guess. Right away we can see we've lost a lot of the blue, which is the problem with most clear coats, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. I'm going to grab one of the roses that I used the Everbrite on. Okay, believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of rainbow roses left, but this is one that's a rainbow that's been left in my office. It was coated maybe close to a year ago. This is a rainbow that's just been in my shop, probably dirty. I have my phone and my TikTok light plugged into that little power source thing that I got for my D-Wall batteries, by the way. I should do another video about that. So this is the Everbrite coating. Not bad. This is the Protecticoat. Boy, now I want to do a side-by-side. I can't. Well, we're going to. These are just 2 bits of scrap that I tried to color kind of identical. Got the straw, got the yellow and the brown, and the blue gradient and the purple. On the left, I'll have the Everbrite ProtectaClear, and on the right, I'm gonna have the Protecticoat. First up is the ProtectaClear. Now the Protecticoat. Mess with the light. Boy, the jury's fairly well out as far as I'm concerned. I don't see a heck of a lot of difference. The top little image is how they looked before, and the bottom one that's moving around is how they looked afterward. I was just trying to find a way to compare the two easily. Maybe I'll let them dry out and a little later do a little abrasion and impact resistance tests. That's tonight's side by side of a clear metal protectant for artwork.